Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Please come back. Yes, please come back. So I'll just add my guest back to my live video. I don't know if Pastor Tutu is in the house, so I'll just send her a request again. So I'm in again. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. We're back again. We're discussing with Pastor Tutu, and she shared quite a lot of wonderful things with us concerning her peculiar mother's journey. And of course, Instagram has timed us out, but we're going to go back again to continue the last bit of the session. And so what we've done so far, we've looked at, she shared with us her own very peculiar journeys, and so I'm so glad about that. Thank you so much for those that have come back. Thank you. I think what I'll do, I'm live on, I'm seeing myself live also on Facebook, but I don't know why people are not able to join in there on Facebook. I really don't know what to do there. However, we'll continue here. I've got Pastor Tutu still in there. I'm waiting for her to come back. But so far, what she's shared with us is so interesting. And she's explained to us about her own peculiar life's journey, her own peculiar mama's journey. So interesting. We asked her about her mother's influence, and she said her mom and even her stepmom was a great influence to her. She also shared with us that she had many other mother figures, you know, in terms of spiritual moms that have helped her in her journeys. And that's important. We do have all these great women that come into our lives to be a blessing to us and to help us with our journeys. And so it's, you know, it's wonderful that we have such people in our lives as well. And she shared that, and how that she's also shared how she was able to, you know, juggle motherhood, how she was able to juggle motherhood with everything that she was doing, her career, because this is our health well-being month, our health and well-being month, and it's also our career month. And so she's been able to share with us that beautiful aspect, you know, of her journey. I'm trying to see if she's in. Is Pastor Tutu in? Is she back in? Because I want her to come back and finish up. Pastor Tutu, are you in? She's not yet back. I'll just try and see if I can get her to come back in on that page. I really don't know why my Facebook is playing up today. I've not been able to go live on it at all. Give me a minute. Okay, I have just changed. I've just changed the live setting. Okay, so she might be able to see me now. I'll just see if Pastor Tutu is able to see me now. Hello everyone. We've been live on Instagram. I've been live on Instagram, and now I'm live on Facebook. Can you see me now on Facebook? I think I've adjusted it so I can be live on Facebook. I'm trying to see if I can add Pastor Tutu. Is she in the house on Instagram? Is she back in the house on Instagram so I can add her? Is she back in the house on Instagram? Pastor Tutu, are you back? Is she back in the house on Instagram? I'll just make sure that she's back in the house on Instagram. I'll just check if she's back. Okay, thank you. I'm just trying to see if Pastor Tutu is back. Oh, thank you. I can see some people are seeing me now. Thank you. You can see me. We've been trying to connect with Facebook, but we haven't been able to. But I've been live on Instagram. Yes. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Yes. So I've had Pastor Tutu. Pastor Tutu, can you join us on Facebook? Can you join us? I don't know what happened to my settings since. But so far, Pastor Tutu has been sharing with us on Instagram. She's been sharing a lot. Thank you, ma. Thank you. Thank you. Greater works. Thank you so much. Great woman of God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Please join in. Pastor Tutu was sharing with us on Instagram, and quite a number of things that she shared with us on Instagram. She shared with us the fact that I'm trying to see if I can bring in Pastor Tutu on Facebook. Pastor Tutu, are you in? Let me try and add her. I'm trying to see if I can bring her in. Okay, thank you so much. So far, Pastor Tutu, are you on Instagram? Let me do a quick. Give me 1 minute. Pastor Tutu, I'm trying to request you. Oh, she's back. Thank you. Thank you, Pastor Tutu. You are back. I need you to join me on Facebook as well now. Oh, no. Okay, she joined me back now. Thank you so much. I'm waiting for you. So in terms of what she shared, thank you so much, ma. I've been able to find out what happened on Facebook. Can you please join me on Facebook now?
Okay. Have you sent a request?
You have to come. You just see me live. If you just see me live,
I can see you live.
and then just join in. Just join in, and then I will send you.
I can see.
Can you see me live?
I can see you live.
Can you see me live? Okay. I can't see you though.
This is the one we've done before.
I don't know what page did I request you on? Did you see me?
I don't think I saw your request. I just went on your page and saw you there. I saw you there, okay. And I can hear. I think the one we did before.
Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to add you on Facebook here. Okay. If you look. So I don't know if maybe I've added you as a friend on a different one. How many do you have?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see.
I think I added you on a different. You know what I mean? The one I added. It might be the old one.
No,
not your page.
Maybe you added me on church.
No, not church. I didn't go to City of David.
City of God.
Yeah, sorry. See, I said City of David, City of God.
Okay, no worries. I'm still looking. So you're sure that it was on my page? Okay.
Yes, I'm going to. I've seen you now. Said inviting, so I'm going to invite you again. Sorry, okay. Everyone. We were on Instagram, and we've been having a good time on Instagram. And so it's been an awesome time on Instagram. Pastor Tutu has shared with us quite a number of wonderful things concerning career, juggling career, and things that affect.
I can't see your notification. Can you look for Tutu Sofowora? Just Tutu Sofowora. Okay. On Facebook. Yes.
On Facebook.
Yeah, just Tutu Sofowora.
Oh no, why is it taking me to Mother's Journey? Okay. Sorry guys, I'm going to go out again because I don't know why it's taking me to Mother's Journeys. I think it's taking me to my forum. Oh, okay. Let me go live on my own page.
Okay, so I can search for you there.
Why is he saying to only me? All right. Can you see me now on Facebook? I'm back there again.
Okay. Should I?
Can you see me now?
Let me just look for you. Titi show more. Yes.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much for those that are, while we're doing that at the moment. So Pastor Tutu has been able to share a lot with us in terms of her own Mommas Peculiar Journeys. And one of the things that she shared with us was the fact that we should not, we need to place our children at the, as a priority. We mustn't give up on them. If you have a career, you must try to work around your career. Make sure you work it around your children. Don't give up on your children. She's shared with us the various great moms that have been of great support and great, influence, that have influenced her journeys. Her mom, her stepmom, and of course, a lot of her spiritual mom, church mother, has also been a great influence, and many other great women. And she said something very unique. She was able to also celebrate all the moms that are really doing everything to ensure that they take care of their, to raise godly children and much more. And I think that was really, really exemplary. That was different from what I really expected. She also shared about, because she's very vast in the criminal justice system. She also shared some things, because this is our health and well-being month. So she was able to share with us some things that are very prevalent, things that she notices, some things that she has seen as a lot of features that are regular features regarding mom's health being, in terms of when she's providing the services that she does as a legal professional, or when she's in court and all that. And a lot of things that I think the main key she mentioned was the fact that moms are really concerned about their children, especially when they have to bring their children. Thank you. Yes, I can see Heather. Thank you so much, Dr. Heather. We've been trying to join in, but we couldn't. We've been trying to link up. So I'm glad somebody has actually seen me now on Facebook. So she was able to share. Please help us share it if you can. You can help us share it to others so that other people can join us as well. And so she's been able to share a lot with us regarding her own peculiar journeys, career journeys. And she said something that, moms, please don't give up on your children, even if they are at various stages in their journeys. Don't give up. Don't give up on them. Don't give up. Work at it. Work at it. Okay, I think I'm seeing. Have you come in now? I think did you, Pastor T, are you? Yes, I've seen you now. So I'm bringing you on. Oh, it said, okay. Connection failed. What happened? Are you using?
I'm using my iPad. I'm using my phone.
Okay. Bring them on camera. Yes, I'm trying to bring you on camera. Connection failed. I told you that the iPad, it won't work on the iPad if I'm trying to bring you on. Maybe it will work on your laptop, but not your iPad, not on the iPad.
Okay. All right. Let me try and see. Let me set up my laptop.
Okay. But in the meantime, we'll continue our discussion on that. Because I really wanted those on Facebook to actually also be blessed by this session. We've had a very long, beautiful session on Instagram. I will post it onto Facebook at some point. But without much ado, I'll just quickly mention a few things that we went through. So Pastor Tutu was able to talk to us about who she was and what she's passionate about. Pastor Tutu, once again, for those that missed the earlier conversations that we've had a beautiful evening conversation with Pastor Tutu Sofowora. Pastor Tutu is a solicitor, she's an advocate, she's a mother, she's a wife, she's also a worship minister. She's an author, and she's the founder of Mothers International Club, which also celebrates moms, and they do a lot of things. They do a wonderful program called Party for Moms, you know, and I'm really looking forward to attending that. I'm guilty of that. I haven't been attending. She's always been inviting me, but I've never, I need to start, you know, I need to attend that. And so she was able to encourage us about her journey, her own peculiar journey. And because this month for the moms, for Mothers' Journeys and Reflection, this is our month of health and well-being, our health and well-being, and also our career journeys. So she was able to encourage us about our career journeys, our health and well-being, and our career journeys. And she was able to share our own peculiar journey. One of the things that Pastor Tutu was able to share with us, I'm trying to bring her on the camera on Facebook, but those on Instagram, for those that have just joined us as well, one of the key things that she mentioned was the fact that even though we have a career, we must make sure as mothers, if you have children, make sure that you walk your career around your children if you want to, so that your children don't suffer because you've decided to be a career person, because you've decided to be a corporate, you know what I mean, you want to fly high on the corporate ladder. Make sure that your children don't suffer. And another thing she mentioned is the fact that she had to sacrifice. She had to sacrifice. She is a legal professional, and I know, because I am also a legal professional, I know that from what she said, that you need to really, really think about your family setup when you are choosing your career, you know, and wanting to climb the corporate ladder or the career ladder in terms of your journeys, especially when you have children, and you have children at different ages, at different stages. One thing she said, and a very interesting thing that she said, was that she sacrificed. And so it's a word of encouragement for moms in their career journeys at this moment. I know a lot of us, you know, a lot of moms, some moms are very ambitious. You want to do so much. You want to become the top of your ladder. Thank you, Pastor Shegun Akpan, for joining in. Sister Lyman Flores, thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining in. I'm going to bring in my guest. She is live on with me. She's been live with me since 8 o'clock on Instagram, where I'm just running through what she had shared with us on Facebook as well. I'm trying to bring her on Facebook. We're trying to set that up. But one of the other things that she mentioned was that, so she had to sacrifice, and it's very important as moms that concerning our children, there will be the need to sacrifice. You would have to, because you have to multitask, you have to juggle things around you. Make sure that whatever you are deciding, whichever career you are deciding to work on, make sure that you do it around your children. And you know, she could have decided to go into a city firm or into, you know, into another aspects of the legal profession. And when you do that, sometimes when you go into places like that, you hardly see your children. I know a lot of moms that are like bankers, and they do 9 to 5, you know, they do 9 to 9, and they don't even see the children throughout. I have a personal testing, not for me, but a very close sister of mine who was very top in the banking sector. She was so top in the banking sector, but at the point in time she had to give it up because she was practically not seeing her children. She wasn't seeing her children because she was always out all the time. She was, you know, out there trying to you know, she was working so much, you know, and at a point in time she had to think twice and say, okay, what am I going to do? What is priority at this time? And so it's very important that as moms in career journeys, we're talking about career journeys now. I'm not talking about entrepreneurs or business or self-employment. I'm not talking about that now. That's a different episode we're going to have, or series we're going to have. But this is for those in career journeys. Try and work around your schedule. Make sure that whatever you want to do. Sometimes some moms decide that, okay, I want to take an easy job where I'm able to take time out to do the school runs, to take care of the children. Some jobs don't allow it. Some jobs can't afford it. So you need to really think about that. And that's one of the key things that she brought up today in her Mommas Peculiar Journey. She said she was able to, she said something. She said, I was able to juggle, definitely, but I had to sacrifice. I had to make up my mind that I would have to go into this line, into this sector. You know, if I did go into private sector, it might be difficult, but I went into public sector and she was able to juggle. And also she really, the second point she emphasized on was the fact that we should do everything that we can to pay the price as much as we can afford to send our children to good schools, moms out there, and not just for the moms as well, for the dads as well, isn't it, Pastor Tutu? That, you know, in terms of sending the children to school and all that is important.
We have to pay the money.
Yes. Have you set up your, so I can bring you on? Is this still being set up?
Yes.
You've set up. So let me see if I can bring you on via that now. Okay, it says no answer from video guest. So I was trying to say, it says no answer from you yet.
Yeah. My video is not.
Okay. Well, I'll continue to talk here. I'm still saying no answer from you. I'm still trying to bring you up here, but it's still saying no answer from you.
Okay.
Bring them on camera. No answer from live video guest. And not yet. I think you are still setting it up probably.
No, I might have to log out and come back in.
Okay.
Because my
all right
camera is
not. Well, it's showing that you're watching us on Facebook. Though I can see you on Instagram. We'll post what we've done so far on Facebook for those that are watching. Thank you so much for those that are watching. I'm just going to bring out all those points. So if you have any questions for Pastor Tutu, please put it in the comment section. That's for those on Instagram and for those on Facebook, and she will treat it. So if you have any questions in line with what I've said so far. So she talked about career, the fact that you should, you might have to sacrifice. You know, sometimes we are very driven by ambition and all that, but you have to understand that you have a journey, especially when you have children. So you mustn't neglect your children shouldn't suffer because of your career. You must try to work around it. Also, she also mentioned the fact that pay the price, send your children to good schools. You know, do everything you can to send your children to good schools. I know there's a school of thought that says that, oh, you don't really need to send your children to, you know, private schools. You can send them to a public school and get them some lessons. You know what I mean? Coaches or lesson teachers and all that. Yes. Or that you spend so much money sending them to private schools and then, you know, you don't get what exactly you wanted out of it. I think you still made an effort. That is so important. And so, but you do that, you know, within your affordability. You must also remember that. But she did sacrifice that. And I know that we have a lot of specialists that talk about, that know much about private schools for children and all that. And she talked about the fact that, you know, for her peculiar journeys, they paid that price, and the children are doing extremely well at the moment. You might not be able to afford private schools for your children or independent school for your children, but I believe that the message is that in your own Mommas Peculiar Journeys, whoever is going to listen to this or whoever is watching now, do everything to give your child the best education as much as you can. You know, look for the best schools, look for teachers, you know, give them what you can. Especially in this community, if you are in the UK or in any of the regions, you need to think about that. Give them a good head start. Is that right, Pastor Tutu? That we should give them a good head start. Yeah.
They need a good
I'm
head start.
Instagram, so that's why I'm going to try and bring her live again. Okay, no answer still. No answer from you. Thank you so much, everyone. And also, the other thing that she mentioned, Pastor Tutu is very vast in the criminal justice system. Very, very vast. She's a solicitor and advocate. She's been a prosecutor for many years, senior prosecutor for many years. And so one of the questions I asked her was, you know, in her experience, and we're talking about health and well-being, in this season. So I said to her, one of the questions I put to her was, from your experience, what is the most prevalent features that you see that moms have in terms of their well-being in your experience in the criminal justice system? And she said, one of the things she said was that a lot of moms worry, especially when they have to come to court to to be with a child that has not behaved themselves, and all that. Moms get worried, they get stressed, they get anxious and all that. And she mentioned that, and on Instagram, we're able to take time out to pray for moms that might be going through that kind of situation at the moment, that kind of challenge. There's nothing that God cannot do. I want to also remind you that this is a faith-based platform, and I never forget the source and the one that gives us the inspiration to do anything that we do is the Almighty God that gives us that inspiration. So we did pray. We prayed on Instagram for those that have those kind of peculiar journeys where their children are having challenges. Moms that have to maybe attend a court hearing for your children and all that. Now, if you need advice and you need counseling, if you are a mom and you are in that kind of peculiar journey and you need advice and counseling, I know that I would advise that you can get in touch with Pastor Tutu, and she would give you some guidance, some advice and information, and possibly if you even need representation in certain things, that I believe that she would be able to look into that for you. So if your child has a hearing or something, she might be able to help you. And I know that everything is done because of the ethics of the profession. It is done confidentially. So your business will not be known to anybody. Yes, it will be done confidentially. So if you're a mom in that kind of journey and you need some advice, you need some tips, you need some information about things like that, please don't keep it to yourself and get worried and get anxious and get yourself stressed out. Please get in touch with Pastor Tutu. I'm going to try and bring her back on the camera again. Let me see. It's still not adding you.
I can't. And I have you on my laptop. You're on my
Yes.
laptop.
I think sometimes it might be just because sometimes it's usually the phones. It allows you to, their friends will be able to watch. Yeah, bring them on to the camera. No answer from live video guests. Okay. I don't know why it's not giving you, it's not allowing me to. Let me see if I can. Okay, I'm going to search for you now. Okay, I've invited you.
Okay.
Well, the page I saw, the one that I saw says great change, the great change.
Yes. Can you see me now? Because I saw your request and I've clicked on it.
You've clicked on it, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's still not allowing me to bring you on.
Has invited you.
It's saying no answer from live guests. I think it's the fact that you're using your it's the fact that you're using your I think sometimes it's the phone, but that's fine. I guess these are the technical things that we are yet to understand. And so she was able to share that. So if you have any questions in line with that, please let us know, and Pastor Tutu will be able to deal with that. She'll be able to look into that for you. If you need any advice and counseling in terms of those kind of aspects, where you need advice concerning your child, maybe he has a hearing or something, please let us get in touch with. You can get in touch with Mother's Journey and Reflections, or you can get in touch with Pastor Tutu directly. Pastor Tutu, another thing that Pastor Tutu also mentioned, we've done that on Instagram, was we looked at, we prayed for everyone we prayed for those that are going through things. And there's one more question I want to ask you, Pastor Tutu, and that is that because this is a faith-based forum, would like you to encourage one or two mothers who are needing, would like you to encourage a mom or two who are struggling or needing to get close to God. Because I believe that this forum is not just about, we do many things. It's about mothers, celebrating moms and moms to be, and also we have sessions where we celebrate our dads as well. But it's very, very vital that we must never forget our foundation. The idea of Mother's Journey and Reflection came from the inspiration of the Holy Spirit in the place of challenge, in my own place of challenge, in my own peculiar journeys. And I must never forget the source. So on this basis, I'm going to be asking Pastor Tutu this question. Pastor Tutu, we would like you to encourage a mom or two who are struggling or needing to get close to God in their relationship.
Okay.
Please encourage a mom or two. I think it's very vital that moms are close to God. What would you say to them? You can see that they are actually struggling with their relationship with God, or they don't even know God, and they are moms and they don't even know Jesus. What would you, from your personal experience?
Yeah, I think
for relationship, Mommas Peculiar Journeys, yeah.
I think it's in two ways. The mothers that don't know God, that doesn't know Jesus, the first step is they need to give their life to Christ. Their journey starts from that acceptance of what Jesus did on the cross of Calvary, accepting him as your Lord and Savior. That is what opens the gate for that relationship to start. And so the next thing would be mothers that know Christ, they've given their life to Christ, but their relationship with God is not close. I think the first thing I would say to such mother is you need to prioritize your relationship with God. Yes, you need to find out what is stopping you. You need to find out what is stopping you from growing in your relationship with God. Is it lack of time? Seek God consistently. You need to find out, So if it's an issue of time, then you need to find out a time that you will be able to establish a consistent basis to be able to have time with God. For my own journey, I can share a personal testimony on that point. I remember when my children were young, especially this will apply to mothers whose children are young, maybe 1, 2, 3, you have children running up and down in the house, so you have to take care of them and all of that. And so you might not have the time to sit down and have time to have fellowship with God. I think I was going through that too when my children were young. And because there's a desire within me and a yearning within me to have a close relationship with God, I went to one of our senior pastors in the church at the time. I will mention her name. It was Pastor Afolabi, because she used to be in house at the time. So I went to Pastor Dupe. I said, Pastor, please, how do you do it? Because when Pastor Dupe is saying the word, this one is not in front of TV all the time. So I said, Pastor Dupe, how do you create time to have fellowship with God? Please help me. All these they are running up and down, distracting me. By the time they are sleeping, energy is evaporated. I have to sleep too. So, and I carry on doing like that, and you find that you are drying up. So she said, okay, you wake up in the night to go to toilet. I said, yeah, I wake up in the night to go to toilet. She said, Pastor Luke said, that's the time to pray. And that is what started my night's prayer from that day till today. I pray, I do my prayer in the night. I do my study of the word in the night. When everybody is asleep, everything is quiet. So you need to find out what is stopping you from having that relationship with God. So another person might be distraction, yours might be distraction, maybe too many friends. You phone all the time, chatting with people. You're always on social media. You're always on social media. So you need to prioritize. For people that are struggling to study the word, because not only praying, but studying the word, I will recommend. I can recommend YouVersion. I can't recommend YouVersion enough for you. Please, you need to be on YouVersion. It's a Bible app. And it will encourage you, because you will start a plan, you want to complete the plan. It encourages you to study the word. That app has changed my study life totally. And I will always recommend it for someone. So, and you can study with other people. You can have a body praying together with such people. You can study a particular group with other people. So it all depends on what you want. It all depends on how much is the yearning and the desire in your heart to really.
Thank you.
So
Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm going to just, because I couldn't bring you on Facebook, so I'm going to quickly say what you said for those on Facebook. Now, the question I asked her was to encourage a mom out there. It's very vital. It's very important to understand that it's not every mom that are close to God, or not every mom knows Jesus Christ. So we wanted Pastor Tutu, out of her own Mommas Peculiar Journeys, to be able to encourage a mother out there to get close to God or to know God. And the first thing she said was that for those that don't even know Jesus, you need to give your life to Jesus Christ. If you are a mom and you don't even know Jesus Christ, give your life to Jesus Christ. Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're not talking about religion here. We're talking about relationship. Get to know Jesus. Receive him as your personal Lord and Savior. And then he will help you with your Mommas Peculiar Journeys. You know, he would help you. So the starting point for a mom that doesn't even know Jesus Christ as their, you know, as their Lord and Savior is to give your life to him. You have to give your life to him. Everybody's going to stand and give an account of their souls, of themselves, to God. So moms out there, you haven't given your life to Christ, or you've moved away from Jesus, you don't have a relationship with him, you need to give your life to Jesus Christ. So that's the first thing that she's mentioned. The second aspect is for those that need to get closer to God. And what she mentioned there was Pastor Tutu was able to share from her own very peculiar journey, that, you know, at a point in time, she was multitasking and she had the children, and it was not easy. It's usually not easy for moms to juggle so many things and still want to observe a quiet time, prayer time, studying the word. And she was able to give a very great testimony of how a great woman, one of our great pastors, Pastor Dupe Afolabi, was able to encourage her and give her a word on how to go about this kind of, you know, juggling, how to go about getting closer in her relationship to God. And she was able to encourage her about night prayers, that you should get up in the night? That do you wake up, you know, can you get up in the night to do these things? And she was able to adopt it. And that is one thing that she has adopted to get herself closer to God. And I think from what you said, this journey, this particular thing, this particular point that we're talking about is very, very peculiar to all mothers. You know, it's a very, very similar situation. Moms, because during the day you are so full of activities, you are trained. It depends on the level, it depends on the stages of your children, you know what I mean, the journeys of your children, if they are toddlers or they are adults. But every mom always has that, and you have to find a way. From what Pastor Tutu has been able to share from her own peculiar journeys, you have to find a way to stay close to God, to keep your closeness to God no matter what. If you have to sacrifice your night time, then do it. Get up at night and pray. Get up at night and read your word. Search the scriptures for yourself. Study the word of God. Get up at night and meditate. Get up at night and fellowship. Fellowship is so important. So moms, you can't afford, not in this day and age. In this day and age, it is what there is inside of you, what you have had inside of you that would help you to stand the test of time. In fact, with what has happened with the COVID-19, we can see that is a lesson that everything has actually drawn our attention closer back to God. And so she was able to share that, to encourage the moms, that moms, you know, if you have to sacrifice, she did that. That was her Mommas Peculiar Journeys in terms of her spiritual journey. You know, in terms of her relationship with God, getting close to God. She woke up in the night, spent time, and she still does it. And, you know, the thing is that it's a very interesting thing, because that was a formula that I also had to adopt. I realized that during the day, after doing all the, you know, the normal day duties and all that, I would be tired or whatever. And I had to, one way or the other, I had to find a way around it to be able to get up at night to pray and fellowship and all that. And it has become also a habit of mine to do that. And I think it's very important. Moms, just find a way around whatever you are doing. Get closer to God in the way that you can. Find time. You must find time. You have to just find a way around your schedule. And then sometimes she mentioned some very vital thing. Sometimes we are distracted by so many other things. So many other things, maybe social media, we're spending time on our phone. You know, your time is so precious as a mom. You need to prioritize. She mentioned that so that we can prioritize and stick to whatever schedule that we lay down for ourselves to stick close to God. We need to do that. So moms, please be encouraged to get close to God in your relationship. So that was one of the key things that she mentioned. Try and prioritize. If you can, wake up in the night, look at times that you are less, you know what I mean, you are less busy. Get up, do sacrifice, and spend time with God, because your relationship, Pastor Tutu, yes, your relationship with God matters, because every other relationship is affected by your relationship. It stems down from that, isn't it? For a mother, every other thing is affected if your relationship with God is not, intact or is not in place. And so she was able to encourage us on that. I don't know if you have any questions before I round up. I'm going to be rounding it up now because I've been trying to bring her in, but I'll post what we've done on Instagram. I'll post it on Facebook as well. I can see a lot of people on Facebook. I'm going to shout out to those on Facebook quickly. But the next question is, Pastor Tutu, you are a worship minister. You are an author. You are the founder of Mothers Club International, as well as a parish pastor. How can people connect with you? How can they get I know you've just released your music recently, your lovely single. I wish I could play it live. I'll see if I can get it. I'll try and see if I can get it played live now on YouTube. I can connect it while I'm talking to you. But how can they get your music? How can they get, because I know you're a worship minister for many years. I was in a choir where you were worship team, where you were coordinating us, and it was such a marvelous, in fact, those experiences, they become treasures. I keep talking about it, and I keep, the other sisters, I call ourselves total sisters, and I'm really looking forward. Pastor Tutu, you need to organize something where we all come together. I'm sure some of them are watching, and thank God for the great mother, that great woman of God, a great mother, that's Pastor Yemi Adeleke, that put all that together, the things that she has sowed in us, and and all the connections, all the people that we met through that platform has made a lot of impact in all of our lives. I can see the differences in all of our lives. What a great woman, and what a great platform that was. So I know you're a worship minister for a very long time, and I want to ask, how can they get your songs? And I know you're an author as well. You've got your book. Is it books or book out there? How can they connect with you? I know you're also the founder of Mothers Club International, and as well as a parish pastor. So if you are looking for a parish in Dartford, go and check out RCCG City of God. Is it Dartford? Is it God?
Crayford. It's Crayford now.
Is it? See me, I'm really out of touch, and you should tell me how. I'm sorry. In Crayford, a beautiful parish, a beautiful church family. You need to. So how can they connect with you? Please tell us quick. How can they connect with you?
I'm on Instagram, Tutu Sofowora. I'm on Facebook, Tutu Sofowora. And our church is also on Facebook. RCCG, the City of God. We're on Facebook. And for my song is available for download on all the download line on Apple Music, on iTunes, on all the download. And the title is Beautiful Jesus. And it's also Tutu Sofowora. Yes.
Yeah.
So my book is on Amazon. The Kindle version is on Amazon. If you want the paper copy, is available. Just let me know, and you can contact me on tsofowora@yahoo.com, and I will send the book.
Okay. So your book is on Amazon at the moment. I'm trying to connect with your song. I want them to hear that song. I need to play that song for them, for everyone on this platform. Beautiful. It's called Beautiful Jesus, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the song.
Yeah, so please, if you want to connect with Pastor Tutu, you can connect her through her church, the church platform, RCCG City of God in Crayford. You can,
if you want me to play the music, I can play it from here.
Yes, you can, but I want to play this for those on, yes, please, if you can play it for us, please play it for us. But I'm going to play it here also for those on Facebook.
Okay, I'll play it.
I've got a lot of people on Facebook that are supporting you. They are, I'm sure I'm going to give them a shout out now, but because I know Instagram will time us out, so I will do that quickly. I really wish I could get you on Facebook. I don't know why it didn't connect. Oh, we can hear it. That's lovely. Thank you so much for those on Facebook. Thank you so much. Pastor Tutu is playing her song at the moment on Instagram for those that are there. And so if you can actually, you can join us on Mother's Journey Reflections on Instagram there. That is where we are at the moment. Oh, it's not bringing it up. Yeah. It's not bringing it up. I couldn't find it. It's called Beautiful Jesus, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
Beautiful Jesus. Okay, I couldn't bring it up here. Anyway, please, you can connect with Pastor Tutu through the church platforms, RCCG City of God, Crayford. You can check her out on Facebook. She's also on Instagram, Tutu Sofowora. She's an author. Her books are in, is it Amazon? Is there?
Yeah,
Is
Amazon,
there?
the Kindle version is
Amazon.
on Amazon.
Is on Amazon. Her music is on all digital platforms. You can get that. You can also check it out on YouTube. I saw the video. I think I saw the lyrics video. There is such a beautiful song. Thank you so much for all those that are joining us on Instagram. A quick shout out. So tonight, thank you so much. This is our first, well, we've done a program before, but this is our first series of the Mommas Peculiar Journeys series. Mommas Peculiar Journeys series. This is the first session, and we've had a lovely time with Pastor Tutu. We're going to be having another session. Please watch out for another session. I'll be going live on Instagram and Facebook. I hope then I'll be able to sort my technical issues out on Facebook in the next couple of days. So I think precisely on maybe the Saturday, the weekend, we're having another session. So please, you'll be able to join us at that session. We're having somebody else who is going to come and talk about their Mommas Peculiar Journeys with us. Pastor Tutu has been able to share a lot of great tips, a lot of great things with us. For those who are on Facebook, I know you can't see Pastor Tutu here, but she's on Instagram. I will post that session to Facebook so that you can have that opportunity. Thank you for those on Instagram. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone that is on Instagram. I can see, I can see a lot of people. I can see Rennie, thank you. I can see Rennie Adejuwon. Thank you so much for joining us. Fali Food, thank you. I know a lot of other great people were there, and they might have dropped, they might have left, but thank you for those that joined us on Instagram. We really appreciate you. Please, you can go and watch this again on the IGTV. You can connect with us on Mother's Journey and Reflections. Check us out on Facebook. It's a private forum, but send a request and we'll add you to it. We also have a YouTube channel with all that we do. We've got Instagram as well. I've got a podcast. Yes, I've got a podcast, and I want to tell you that this session is going to go on the podcast as well. I'm going to publish it on the podcast. So watch out for Mother's Journey and Reflections podcast. The previous podcast series are already the previous podcast series are already right now on different platforms. You can get them on Spotify, all the digital platforms. You can get Mother's Journey and Reflections, my podcast series. If you have any questions, please let us know. If you're on Facebook, let us know. Let me know if you have any questions for Pastor Tutu. I want to do a quick shout out to everybody on Facebook again. Precious, Dr. Precious To, thank you so much for joining us. Great woman Olajumoke Fatuki, thank you so much for joining us. Great woman of God, Pastor Ayo Wole Akikumi, God bless you. You see, all the people that love you are here on Facebook. Many of them are here. Thank you for joining us. We love you. We appreciate you. Dr. Heather Ashale, thank you for joining us in this session. Olubumi Johnson, thank you, ma. Thank you for joining us in this session. Thank you so much. Lady Omololu. Pastor Oyewusi, thank you so much for joining us. I've not heard from you in a long time. God bless you, great woman of God. Thank you for joining us. Modupe Oke. Oh, Modupe, how are you? All the way from Nigeria. Thank you so much for joining me. And I really appreciate you, my lovely sister. Alexandra, great woman, Alexandra. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us, Alexandra. Oh, Dankwa, that's a very great woman. Thank you so much for joining us. Omoniyi Oyeride. Thank you, ma. We love you. Omoni, Mrs. Omoni, great woman, Omoni Akigbein Oyeride. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Elizabeth Oluwashemo. Thank you for joining us, great woman of God. Thank you. I saw a lot of other people earlier. Yes, thank you so much to great woman Adeyemi Olufunke King. Thank you, ma. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your encouragement. She's such a wonderful woman of God. Thank you so much for being here tonight, spending your evening time with us. Thank you. Oh, my great woman, Bose Babatunde Adelowo, a wonderful, great woman. Thank you for joining in. Dupe Owolabi, you were on Instagram with us. Thank you. Fali Foods, I appreciate you. I'm trying to see we've got so many people here on Instagram as well. Olu, Dupe Femi, thank you so much. Dupe Owolabi, thank you, great woman. I can see Yemi. Thank you so much, Yemi Ogundipe. Thank you so much. I can see, yes, I can see Sister Yemi Oyela. Sister Yemi is online. Yes, beautiful Sister Yemi. I think Sister Yemi, I can see you. Thank you so much for coming on. Great woman here, Lemon Floris Lemon, Pastor Floris. Thank you. Thank you, great man of God, Pastor Olusegun Akpan. Thank you so much. Wonderful man of God. Thank you. Greetings to my sister. Thank you, sir, for joining us. Thank you for tonight. Thank you, everyone. Oh, thank you, Abigail Israel. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. Pastor Tutu is watching as well here. We know. Thank you, ma. We love you. We wish we could. I don't know why my camera is not bringing you on, I guess. But thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you for those that are sending love, you know, all the thumbs up, please. Thank you so much. If you have any questions for Pastor Tutu, you can quickly put it in the comment section. But tonight is just about Mommas Peculiar Journeys. She shared her journeys with us. I'm going to put a lot of the points in the comments section later. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. This month is our month of health and well-being. Mama's health and well-being and career journeys. And so she's spoken to us about that. You know, two key things she brought out there in terms of career was that take your time out and prioritize. You have to sacrifice. You know, sometimes you just have, especially if you have children that you have to raise. You know, we know that motherhood is not just about having children. Yes, there are other aspects of motherhood, but in terms of your career, we're talking about your family and your children. If you do have children, you have to work around your children in terms of your career. That's one very key thing that she brought out there, which I really, really am inspired, and I hope somebody out there has been inspired, influenced, impacted, encouraged, uplifted by the message that by the sharing for tonight. The other thing that she brought out another very vital point was that moms don't give up. Her Mother's Peculiar Journeys, she didn't give up on her children. Don't give up on your children. Do everything you can to give them the best of life. You know, sometimes we'll say, you know, some African culture, they you know, at some principles, some people say, oh, because I didn't have a very good life, I want you to suffer a bit. I don't know, in those days, that some parents do that. They'll say, I didn't have a very good life, so you too, you must experience that kind of, you know, trouble or whatever I've been through. But no, I think we've moved away from that now. Let us try and see how we can walk around and give, walk around things and give our children the best of life. The Lord will help every mom. The Lord will help every dad. And she also talked about the relationship. Very important. Mothers, please get close to God. Personally, you need to know the Lord. You need to know the Lord. For me personally, a mother's journey, you cannot survive a mother's journey without God. I don't know how you can survive a mother's journey without having a relationship with God. You need God all the way. In every aspect, you need God in all the way. So get to know God. In these times, you can't afford not to know God for yourself. You just can't. God will help us. Thank you so much for everyone tonight. Stay connected to us. And we're going to be closing that. We're going to be stopping this series. We're going to end this series now. We've spent some time. We've actually done 2 hours. I promised that I will finish at 9, but because of the technical issues that we've had, we've extended it. But thank you so much, everyone. If I didn't mention your name, please don't be offended. We appreciate you. Trinity Multimedia, you were online. I saw you. I saw you. Thank you so much, great people. You are wonderful. Please, if you are looking for someone to do your flyers, your media, they are experts. Please check them out. Check them out. Check them out. They are wonderful people and they do a great job. Many more media platforms out there, but they also do a great job. God bless you, everyone. Thank you for coming. I'm going to let Pastor Tutu go. Thank you so much, Ma. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you. Thank you for joining us on Mother's Journey. We're hoping that next time we will be able to bring you back on again. Sorry about the hitches in terms of Facebook, but I'm sure other people always post this to Facebook so they can see this and they can have this experience. My prayer is that your own very peculiar mother's journey, the Lord will continue to strengthen you, Ma. The Lord will continue to increase you. The Lord will continue to shield you and defend you in the name of Jesus, that your generation will always rise up and call you blessed. You're already blessed, Ma. You're already shining brighter. So we pray that you will shine more and more and more brighter. Thank you for being my personal sister. Yes, I want to be real. Thank you so much. Much love. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless.
So I'm going to let you go here. So everyone on Instagram, I'm going to let you go now. Thank you so much for joining us. Please watch out for the next episode. Bye. 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 I'll end this one. Bye. It looks like we still have a bit of time. It will time itself out.
Okay.
I think.
Well done. Great idea. Great. It's quite
good.
Oh,
thank you. Oh, thank you. I'm trying to see if I can time it out. I guess it will time out itself. It's going to time out. It's going to time out itself. So, oh, thank you. One London Retro joined us just now. Pastor Sheikh Gugilba, thank you so much. Thank you. It's going to end very soon, but thank you so much. He's a great man. He helps. He also, he's someone that encourages me all the way in all these things. I'm also linked with his, there's a very great graphic people that I'm linked with through Pastor Shegun. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. Thank you for all that you do for us. God bless you too. Thank you, Pastor Tutu. We love you. The people on Facebook, I love you. People are still here. They are still here. People are watching here. Thank you. I couldn't bring on Pastor Tutu here, but thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. It's going to time out on that one. So I'm going to allow that to time out. in 1 minute is going to time out. Yes, that's it. Yes, we've got a few minutes left, so we're gonna time out. So join us for the next session. Hopefully, we'll be able to get everything merged together. I'm not a technical person, but we'll try and merge everything together. Thank you. God bless you. Thank
and
you.
You too. God bless you.
A few minutes left. 10. It's counting down. Instagram is counting down.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, I should have